Hello everyone, I'm Kristine Dayrit from Bsit 3D. In this video, I will walk you through the DevNet site using Lab 2.2.7 from DevNet Associate. Course from Cisco, this lab has two parts and the beginning in the scenario, like you have to understand what is available for you to use, so as a developer you should learn or have a complete view about what are things that you can use to develop or in your work that you need to do this set. Actually, you need only a computer with internet access. You don't need to use in this lab the DevNet virtual machine. Let's start directly with part 1, which is a find and navigate a learning lab. First, we will go to developer.cisco.com and log in. So we are here. You can choose any of your accounts you have, so you can log in with GitHub, with Google account, Facebook, with Cisco, and so on. I'm going to log in now with my Google account, and as you can see, I am now logged in. Okay, so then let's click to learning tracks. As you can see here, and then a new browser will open for DevNet, and it's okay. We can see, for example, scroll down and click introduction to DevNet. You can go down or you can simply search for the lab. What? So I will click Ctrl F and then introduction. Let's go down from here, introduction to DevNet. As you can see, there is another version in Spanish, but we are going to use the one in English. And let's click on this, and you can see here have the lab, learning lab. Here we have models. Each model has a lab. For example, for this one, here as you can see, I already finished the first one. Okay, let's going keep and continue reading the tutorial. So what is in this lab? And this is a beginner tracks which covers some fundamentals such as Python, coding, and network programmability. These skills will be necessary for sex and this course. This is a great place to start. Okay, now that let's see the first model and the overview and DevNet resource. Beginner models. This is the first model. It has two reading labs. As you can see, this is a lab 1. This is the second lab that provide you quick overview on the DevNet click. The overview of DevNet link to begin the first lab, reading the first lab, reading the lab. So you can click here and you can start reading the first lab. Here we have the objective. Here we have the DevNet. Here we have some introduction to do. You can click here like this. Also you can continue this lab. Here we have reached the fourth page from before the lab. So then click finally your debug to DevNet, introduction to DevNet track. So as you can see here, navigate to and read each page on the overview of DevNet lab. When the click the arrow at the bottom on the last page to return to the introduction to the next track. So we return here already. Okay, so let's start now with part 2, which is about explore more resources, and in this part are going to explore more page. So we can go to the main page. Here as you can see, here it say the beginner start. Now link is great way to get started. So let's start. To start now, then we can click the networking part 101. Again, you can search here. This is a combination of labs that teach the fundamentals of networking. So how many labs are linked on this page? As you can see, we have the three Labs which was is the total length of the labs. So you can see here what we had 2 hours. And then let's return back to the home page. We can simplify, click on this one. So from this start, now as a summary or to wrap up, we have here many like labs that you can start from here. You can see here the data center, networking enterprise, networking, coding and application programming interface, cloud and container security, IoT data center, compute and so on. I recommend you find which one of them like of this you interesting. On the start to do this lab networking. Here is the mentioning or it was mentioned here. In this tutorial because it's like a fundamental so I also if you don't have any knowledge or you need to review your skills and networking, I also recommend you to do this lab or these 3 labs. Okay, let's move forward to explore the video course page. As you can see here, we have a video. Course, click on it and here you can see are some videos. Here modules 1, modules 2 and so on. And you can see many people prefer to use video as a primary way to learn. Videos can also help to reinforce the content learning and other ways. However, from the DevNet homepage, click the video course I already. And you can also play the entire model or jump to any video of your choice. So here we have a question, how many modules are available as a video? Base as you can see here, we have module 1 till module 6. So we have 6. And the second question, how many modules are available in the network device API model? Let's search for model network device API. As you can see here, we have 1, 2. So if we are counting them again, so we have 5. Here we have 5 videos. And then let's return here to the DevNet homepage. Again, you can talk about it. Okay, so let's see explore. The sandbox page. Now let's click on the sandbox. Okay, so let's see explore or step 3 is about explore. The sandbox page. Now let's click on the sandbox. And let's read a little bit about the sandbox. If you haven't heard about this yet, so one of the greatest things about DevNet is the sandbox. It's a place where you can run your codes. Real equipment, there are virtualized environments, simulator, and real hardware. Some labs are always running while other require a reservation. Okay, so here you can have like an environment. When you can use device or simulator, it's already there at the sandbox or sandbox. Type of sandbox provide private access to a package. Lab, as you can see, this reservation sandboxes or sandbox. And here you can see where can you go or where can you go for help if a difficulty. As you can see here, the question DevNet Sandbox community for you can hear us question in the DevNet community form. As you can see here, you have already some questions and answers and so on. This is the support.